don't trust any of them.
What?
I said you're the only person I trust in this office.
Thanks, Ellie.
I told you. Call me Elle.
Is she still watching? Oh, clear. That was a close one. Honestly, for a minute, felt like we were really working, right? That did. It did.
Yeah, but you know the rule. If it feels like work, then we're doing something wrong.
It's true.
So there are a number of rules we follow here at Avalon Pictures. Never ask questions you don't know the answer to. Never mention the movie Lady Bird. Always commit 100%. And above all else, never do work.
You know how bad the situation is, don't you?
Yes, but I presume you're going to tell me anyway.
Two Sticks is tanking hard. We'll be lucky to recoup the production costs.
It only released on Friday. There's still plenty of time for it to make money. Word of mouth can change everything.
The movie is shit. You know it. I know it. The audience can't even pronounce the title. How is there meant to be word of
But it's
mouth?
not.
The accountants are estimating that after all the marketing costs, we're down to lose 12 million when all is said and done.
It's not.
I do not want to hear one more word about Two Sticks. What I want to hear is how you plan on saving this company.
Don't worry. We've got Blessin on contract for another big picture. And we have a high-profile screenwriter coming here today.
Who's this writer?
Lorenzo something. The point is, we have a lot to be optimistic about.
I'm going for a meeting with the investors to try and convince them not to back out. When I come back next week for the pitch, you better have a big idea for me.
So, how did you convince her to go out with you again?
I didn't need to do any convincing. Ellie, it's always a pleasure.
I don't trust Giggs either, but he doesn't know that. He's too easy on them. He lets them run rampant around the office. That's why I try to spend as little time there as possible. Yeah, that's right. There was no investment meeting. I just had to get out of there.
We only dated a few months, and she'll never admit it. Those were the best of her life.
Yo, she's gone, guys. Let's get fucked up.
Pranav, it's 11 a.m.
Arman. I need to see you.
Sure thing, boss.
I'm going to be in a meeting with a potential new writer. I don't need to tell you how important it is that this meeting goes well. The future of this company depends on the success of our next project.
Then look no further. Have I told you about star catchers?
No. We ran with your idea last time. And look how well 2 Sticks came out. Ellie's not happy with you. And I tried to cover for you as best as I could. But we're bleeding money right now. We need to show a new face to the investors. Someone they can really get behind.
But the investors love me.
I need you to promise you won't sabotage this meeting.
Absolutely. I think you made it crystal clear.
Have I? Have I really? Wait, seriously, have I? Arman? We're screwed.
Hi. I'm here to see Giggs.
He's in there.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you.
That went well.
Come in.
Hi. Giggs?
Yes?
Yeah. I get this a lot. Nobody expects a writer to be hot. You were expecting me?
I am?
We have a 12 o'clock meeting to discuss some new ideas for a project.
Oh, are you his assistant?
What? Or a woman.
You must be Laurie?
Lauren.
Lauren, so nice to meet you. Would you excuse me for a second, please?
Sure.
You said her name was Lorenzo. Does she look like a Lorenzo to you? This is the last time we're ever hiring interns. Sorry about that. Our accountant needed to see me urgently. But let's talk about you and all the great ideas you have for our next picture.
Who is that woman that Giggs is talking to?
Must be the new writer he's bringing on.
A new writer? Is one of us getting fired?
Maybe you all get fired.
What? No. Giggs loves me, and I think you guys as well. Why would he fire any of us?
This looks like a job for Inspector Detective.
Jesus Christ, not this guy. I swear.
Has Inspector ever had a case he didn't solve?
Many.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it even a question?
That's not it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yesterday, the day before, every
You
single
still haven't
day.
returned my sandals.
You house sat my cat and he hasn't come back yet.
Who's Inspector Detective, you ask? Well. He's a loose cannon. He doesn't play by the rules, but he gets the job done.
I love the idea, but we're looking for a genre picture right now. Something that has a lot of commercial appeal. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So picture
Hey,
this.
boss, so you want to see me?
No. No, I didn't.
Right, so we were just debating out there whether or not you could fire us.
And
So can you?
do you want me to?
No, but are you able to?
Yes, I absolutely can. I'm the boss. Where would you get such a ridiculous notion? Sorry about that. That's Arman, one of our writers.
Oh, Arman Nasim?
You know him?
Yeah, he wrote Chimera. I love that movie.
Chimera was the first movie we ever made, before we were even Avalon Pictures. When Arman, Ellie, and I graduated from NYU, we wanted to get our movie made, but no one would finance someone fresh out of school. So we had to do it ourselves. It was a psychological horror film that was shot in the woods with the cast of 6 people. It cost over $10,000 to make, but made over $200 million at the box office. Arman wrote it. He still won't let me live it down.
What?
He's not gonna fire us. Case closed.
You were able to speak while she was in the room.
Not only that, but I spoke eloquently.
I'm sure you stole her heart.
Not yet, but I've got something that will, that transcends words.
I love it. Have you pitched it to anyone else?
No, you're the first.
We'll figure out your contract when my partner comes in later this week. But she's going to love your idea. But let's get you set up so you can start working.
Sounds great.
Hey, Giggs. I'm just gonna go to the gym right now.
You guys have a gym?
No, we don't.
Utterly useless. You missed your cue.
So welcome to the company.
Thank you.
We just have a couple questions that we have to ask all new hires. First off, what's your full legal name?
It's Lauren Lapuck, Lapuck.
Okay, and any allergies we should be aware of?
No,
Great, and date of birth?
April 13th.
That's nice. It's the day my fiance burned to death.
I'm so sorry.
So what kind of cake do you want?
Oh, what?
For your birthday?
Oh, no, I don't need any cake.
Coconut. You look like you'd enjoy coconut.
Okay.
So are you single?
What?
I think Scott has all he needs for now. Isn't that right, Scott?
Yeah. I guess I do.
If you're ready now, I'll take you on the official tour of the office.
Okay, sure. It was nice to meet you, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
He's always taking things from me. Sometimes I even think he started that fire.
And this fine specimen of a man is Marcus. He's our social media marketing guru.
Hi, Marcus.
Damn. Pleasure to meet you.
So me and Marcus are gym buddies. You could say we have a modern day bromance going on.
We're not friends. We don't go to the gym together. I've never seen him outside of this office. Honestly, he's annoying. He's always taking his shirt off. He thinks he's got muscles. He's small. I'll show you muscles. Boom, boom, boom. See, these are muscles. See how easy it is to take your shirt off? Anyone can do it.
And here we have our resident genius, Christine. I don't know what we would do without her. She knows everything there is to know about technology.
Wow, that's me.
So next time you get one of those porn viruses, you know who to call.
3 years ago, they had me come in to help them finish one of the films they were editing. I guess that means they think I know all things technology, so they've been having me fix basically everything. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm basically making it up as I go along. Yesterday, they asked me to fix one of their printers. You'd be amazed at what you can look up on Google.
And this is our accountant, Pranav. Pranav? Pranav?
Oh my God, is he okay?
Yeah, that's just Pranav.
Can you call 911?
Yeah, no, third time this week, right? Yeah. Send an ambulance.
Is this where we keep the office supplies?
Oh, this is actually our intern, Ross.
How am I enjoying my time at the office?
And this is where the magic happens. So this is Sera with a CE.
That's not how you
That's
spell.
Dylan with an I, and that over there is Brandon with an H. And that's where you'll sit, right next to me.
Oh, actually, Giggs told me that I would have a desk in his office with him.
Real? Did he say that now?
Yes.
Probably for the best. You don't want to sit out here with us animals.
Okay, well, so I have a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna go get started. Thank you for the tour, and it was nice to meet you all.
Bye.
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 What did I get myself into?
Yeah, the new girl's been really great. She's a good fit for our team. Wait, what are you implying?
What are you doing?
Shh.
Meeting in 5 minutes in the conference room.
Phew. That was a close one, you guys.
Wow, I actually really liked seeing him be physically hurt and on the ground.
It just felt natural. Like, this feels a little forced to me.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just get back down
Yeah.
on the ground.
I was hiding. Like, in fact, it was like full incognito. It was invisible.
Oh, in your
That's-
pineapple shirt.
I have a good idea. I just watched a BuzzFeed video on how to pitch, and I think I've got some good pointers, and I'm gonna crush.
Your ideas are always amazing. So.
But my ideas are better than both of your ideas. So.
You're not invited to sushi.
California rolls without you. Sorry.
Bye.
Do you hear like a fly or something?
I'm Allegra, the editor here at Avalon Pictures. No one really bothers me because I'm always in the editing room, but I like it that way. Have you seen the people I work with? They all think they're hot shit, but at the end of the day, I make the final cuts.
Dude, he's already at third base.
Hi, everyone. As you know, we're in a tough spot right now, so we really need a big idea for our next project. Something that's going to be a hit. So we brought in Lauren to inject some life and fresh ideas into this office. But I know you've all been brainstorming, so let's see what you've come up with.
Lauren, why don't you start?
Thanks, Al.
Wait, are we gonna wait for Scott?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Okay.
So, my story is a modern-day Western where a young boy runs away from his troubled household and he finds a cache of gold bullion from the gold rush. Now, I've worked out most of the major beats, but I think we should start talking about which actors we'd like to play.
What are you doing? What are you wearing?
Do you want me to take my shirt off?
No! Never. What do you want?
But Geek said we would go with Starcatchers.
What?
I never said that.
Trust me, this is box office gold. All right, imagine 2 teenagers don't have magical powers, but get magical powers transferred to them through a dying wizard, all right? Now in this world, there is no magic. Magic is dying, right? So they are the only ones with magic in the entire world. Together with Lyra's sister and Rain and Riley, 2 magical beings who defend the realm, they have to fight the Goblin King who's trying to take over their realm, right? So now, at the end of the battle, they're on a huge mountain. The Goblin King comes flying on a goblin dragon. And on this goblin dragon...
I'm going to stop you right there. What on earth are you thinking?
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Oh, I can assure you that you're not.
Arman, you know we're a small independent production company. The most expensive movie we made has cost $50 million. What you're proposing will cost over $200 million.
What's your point?
Obviously, we can't make the movie.
After your last movie flopped, this is the idea you come to us with.
Yeah.
There is no way that I can justify keeping you on our staff, Arman. How can I explain this to the investors?
Then let me explain it to them.
Get out. You're fired. Yes.
Ellie.
Call me out.
Ellie, is this because...
This has nothing to do with anything to do with you and me.
Is this because of our history? Because I broke your heart?
It really isn't.
I'd be lying if I said I don't think about those wild, passionate nights we had.
I'm gonna stop you right there. This has nothing to do with me and you, and everything to do with you being incompetent. Get out before I call security.
We have security?
Just get out! Okay, we've had Lauren's idea. Let's hear the rest of them. Dylan.
Okay, so it's called The Fartiste.
Sit down. Sarah?
Okay, picture this. A pimp gets arrested and he has to go to jail. So the prostitute takes over the brothel.
I've had enough. Brandon.
Here's a log line. In lust, in love,
Incest.
Stop right there. Are you telling me that none of you have a good idea apart from Lauren? This is what we've got. Someone, please.
I got an idea.
Pranav, you're not even in development.
Wait till you hear this, guys. Two lovers separated by death, by a tragic accident, but then they'll soon discover that they've never been closer together. You guys know the multiverse theory, right?
Okay. So none of you have any ideas. I guess we're done here.
You didn't have to fire him.
Of course I had to. After everything he's done these last few years, there's no reason to keep him here.
We wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him.
He doesn't do any work. That is literally one of his stupid, made-up rules. He hasn't had a good idea since Chimera.
I actually liked the pitch you just gave. Granted, it's a little out of our budget, but the two of you wanted a big idea. I think he might have given us one.
But we can't afford it. And even if we could, which we can't, the investors would never fund it after his last flop.
So why don't we get new investors then? Or invest in ourselves?
You'd risk your own money on one of Arman's ideas.
We have before.
But Lauren's pitch was great. And I can convince the investors to fund it easily.
But how commercially viable is a Western these days? And besides, I came to this company to work with the three of you. We're never going to make the next Chimera unless we have the man who wrote the original. Even though he scares me a little bit.
What are you doing here?
You had it coming, you know that, right?
I bet you're happy. Now there's nobody standing between you and the new girl.
Can I come in?
So what are you doing here?
I want to talk about what happened.
There's nothing to talk about. You took Ellie's side.
There aren't no sides. We started this company together, the three of us.
But you still fired me. You act like my ideas are ridiculous, but they're not. I just wanted more for our company. To create something without limitations. To recapture that childlike sense of wonder only truly great movies can inspire. When was the last time one of our movies that we made you feel like that? Not since Chimera, right? We started this company together so we wouldn't have to answer to anyone besides our own imaginations. Not shareholders or investors, just ourselves.
But you have to be serious sometimes. You can't play around all of the time. You say we started this company together, but where have you been? I've been the one running everything. Taking care of all the employees, cleaning up after your messes. I believed in you all those years ago, and I still do. But I can't cover for you anymore. This is the last time I can clean up your mess.
What does that mean?
I've smoothed things over with Ellie.
Really?
Yes, but we both feel like you'll be holding our company back for a very long time. If this one doesn't work out, this is our last project together.
I won't let you down again. Thanks. So how do you convince Ellie? Did you tell her I'd sleep with her?
Don't thank me. It was Lauren, actually. Don't get any wrong ideas.
How are you guys doing?
This son of a bitch.
Oh. What? What are you doing here?
You're back.
Hey.
Take it outside. We're in a meeting.
So when's this movie gonna be ready? I've had offers that I've had to turn down because I'm tied to you guys.
Don't worry, Blessin. I think you're going to be happy with this one. How do you feel about playing the star catcher?
So, they went with my pitch after all. We had to scale it down a bit. Now it takes place on Earth, not outer space, at a high school. We're pitching it as John Green meets Harry Potter. That's great and all, but it's not my real project. I'm working on something else right now. Something big. Can't say too much about it, but it's a work in progress.